Welcome back, my beautiful little angels. Today I got a special little episode here because I got a chance to finally go check out the location that I've been looking at. I filmed the area, got a little bit of footage of the inside of the property. This place is really special, as you're gonna see, because originally this house has been owned and occupied for over 400 years by a family of artists. And the agent actually said to me, someone's not gonna find this place is gonna find someone. And I thought that was really cool because ever since I've seen this place in pictures, I was like, man, I need this place. I want this place. I can do a lot with this. And it would be a great place for mosaics. So I'll get right to it. I'll show you guys the video that I filmed and we can watch it together, and I'll just sort of walk you through what's happening as it's happening. So right off the bat, I told you that this house was pretty special and there's a lot of history. So Joseph Schagel was a stonemason and a wood carver. He started wood carving and then went on to stone carving, and he created huge religious statues that are still on display all over Europe. Okay, so you can go see his carvings all over Europe and all over the house. So there's a book that shows all his work and the family history back until 1634 or something. This house has been there since 1634. It's insane. So off in the countryside, a nice little idyllic little place here in the mountains, a small little poop lake right out front. And here's some of his carvings that are around the house. Another one here, and I found a lot more half-finished pieces of stone carving around the house too. Maybe I'll give a proper tour one day if everything works out, but for now I was with the agent and couldn't really do too much wandering around. But so this is pretty much the outside. I'll give you the outside and the studio view. So when you go upstairs, there's a secondary building here. It needs some work, but that would be a good place to build a nice studio. Here, I love this greenery here. And here we have some spring water. You can get your natural spring water. And up these little lovely green steps, there's a big forest in the background. So I'll have a lot of peace and solitude. There's another carving of his. It was covered in vines. I didn't take videos of the inside the house because it's just the house that's attached to the actual workshop. But so now this goes out the back now. These buildings aren't a part of the house, but they're attached. So these are like outbuildings. They used to keep animals, and he had his workshops here as well. So now when we go outside here, this room that you're gonna see after I show you the little view with the little private road. So I'm not gonna have any visitors yet. And so this is the first option I have for a mosaic room. This was a tool shed. It has all these tools in there. I did like this room. It's big enough, but I feel like it's not so high. Here we've got an outdoor area here that's open to the outside, and this would be a cool little area where I could make mosaics if it's super hot. But this room that I'm going to look at now here, this is the room where I saw and I thought, okay, this could be the mosaics. There's already a table and a chair for me to start making mosaics. It's a bit small, but this room is it doesn't look that big in the video, but it's a pretty big room, and the door leads right to the outside. So if we'll just watch that again here, this is the room that I want to make and transform into the mosaic studio where I can make my mosaics and I can film, and I'll have a lot of room to grow and to do whatever I want to do with. And again, now I guess some shots of, oh, right. Another huge space that I would potentially have here is if you go upstairs, the entire attic of the outbuilding here is open, and it gets some natural light inside, but there's just so much room for me to do things. This is what I'm thinking about. This is the direction I'm sort of going in here. I'll have the mosaic on one side. I've got the house that I can obviously stay in while I'm making my mosaics, and it's quite the compound. It's quite the compound. So it's great because the house has got a lot of history, and it went from one artist to now hopefully another artist, except I won't be making I won't be a stonemason, I'll be a mosaic artist. And the house does need some work, which, I mean, that's with anything, it's gonna take some work. It's a 400-year-old house. but it's given me a lot of room to grow. There's a lot of room for storage. So that's where I'm sort of, where my mind's at right now. It would be nice to have a place with more space and a dedicated workshop and a dedicated studio for making these videos, because right now it gets a bit annoying where even in my old studio, I'll have to move all my editing equipment and my computers and make a mess with the mosaics, and then clean the mess, and then bring back the computers and stuff. You can probably see that's set up here now. I've got my computers here as well, and after I finished the mosaic I was working on here, I hope you guys have been enjoying the Pokemon card mosaic I've been making. It's looking amazing. I can't wait to grout it. But that's where we're at so far, you guys. I really hope it works out, and I can make this happen. That is the space. That is what I'm thinking about. That's what I'm looking at here. And you got to see the place in person. It's just amazing. The vibes there, you know, it's so much room to grow, and I'm looking forward to it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little, I guess, life update. If this works out, this will be the new home of Piece by Piece Mosaics. If it's meant to be, it will be. And we'll be making mosaics in this house one day. And I'll be covering the house in mosaics. Not literally, but I want to put mosaics in the house, on the house. If you guys have any questions or comments or want to know more about the situation or what's going on, leave them in the comments. If you haven't already subscribed, if you don't know who I am or what's going on, this is a mosaic artwork channel. You can watch all the videos. I've got some playlists set up. I'm enjoying building this little community, this little corner of YouTube where we get to hone in and focus on mosaic artwork. You know, it's a really niche sort of type of art, and it can look very intimidating from the outside, but it really is a really forgiving art form. Lots of room for mistakes, so many things to learn, and so many different methods and medias and tiles and substrates, and there's just so many options. Making mosaics is super versatile. So I hope you've enjoyed everything that's been going on so far. Again, as always, if you have any comments or any ideas for future videos, let me know and I will make those videos. I've got a bunch of beginner projects coming up as well, something that you can do with your children or with your loved ones or whoever, or by yourself. You know, let's be honest here. I'm sitting here by myself making these mosaics. Ain't nobody helping me, you know? But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next video when we'll get back to making mosaics. Until I see you again next time, you guys, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video.